So next we're going to talk about something that's totally not related to superheroes, but finally you had to go to the other realm of Warhammer 40,000. So this is my friend Jenny Sword, who is one of the guys that delivers the news when it comes to what is happening in the latest Warhammer 40k books. Is there any woke stuff to be aware of? Did an author turn woke, or he's already woke somehow? But also Jenny Sword is keeping an eye on something that is kind of like Warhammer, which is a game. It's Trench Crusade, and Trench Crusade is just a tabletop game that's set in a grim, dark future. And people last year, I have to give you some context here. People last year that heard all the woke stuff that were going on with female custodies, all of the crap and slop that GW has been producing. And people are just trying to get away from Warhammer because they're so disappointed. And they thought that Trench Crusade is going to be the new tabletop game with a grim, dark future that is going to be their safe haven. And they're going to take refuge there, literally. And that those guys are based. But then some obvious reports came out of the Discord server of Trench Crusade that the developers actually favored literally woke people and they didn't like the chuds, quote unquote. So this is what we're dealing with today. I'm actually also in the server, but I'm not doing anything there because I have no time to do anything there. But whoever is actually keeping up with things, they are seeing stuff. And now Chainsaw did discover some things that we're gonna take a look at. And then below that, there's also a report from Lady Runesong, who is also a fellow creator, and I did a video with her one time. She's also there keeping an eye on things. So let's see what this is about.
Trench Crusade server. We purged the quote unquote, we purged the chuds because they broke the rules. Meanwhile, Trench Crusade server, still waiting for the mods to enforce Rule 3 on all those people. Oh wait, they won't because they're hypocrites.
Yeah, and now let's...
Do you want me to read these?
Yes.
Okay. So, healthy debates are natural, but kindness is required in all cases. Rule 3. No bullying or political topics. Bullying of any kind is not allowed, and degrading comments about any personal characteristics or abilities will not be tolerated. Real-world political topics will be removed immediately and are grounds for probation bans. We welcome people of all walks of life and our LGBTQ LMNOP friendly welcoming. People's sexuality, gender are not political. Them wanting to wonder how that looks in this universe is not political. We will not tolerate racism, homophobia, or xenophobia of any kind. Post what you love, not what you hate.
Yeah, on Wednesday I transformed into a small chubby guy called Marvin who collects stamps. Yeah, that's from Johnny Bro. Yeah.
All right. So this is their statement, and now let's see the contradiction, basically.
Yep.
Next one.
Okay, from Space Torture. Everyone is welcome on Trench Crusade. There are people from all over the world. But to sum it up, Trench Crusade is open to everyone, except for the chuds and the fascists. I apologize if this is poorly written. I use Google Translate to communicate. Try harder, bitch. All right, next one. You want me to read all these nonsense? All right, that's fine.
Yes.
Mandukas says, Gundam's lore is aggressively Antifa.
Jesus Christ.
Mr. Woovums says, what the fuck, Gundam is like all the chuds. It's where the wow, cool robot meme came from. Grasshopper says, isn't one of their factions basically space Nazis in the most literal sense? And Narco-Tributist says, yeah, but the whole point of chuds is they like something that vehemently disagrees with their worldview. Mandukas says, yeah, they're comically evil. Electro Kiwi Monkey, what the fuck? The point of chuds is they find things that seem to match their worldview at a surface level and then utterly refuse to consider any meaning beyond that. And finally, Permit the Liar E. This server has such an incredible defense mechanism against chuds as ers or its is what you meant. Just very gay, and those guys come in here and see that and realize this game is quote unquote woke and go off to make an angry YouTube video and make money off of it. True.
We have to report. We do have to freaking report. Now let's see what Lady Runesong's saying.
Okay, Lady Runesong says to Chainsword, I find it hilarious that the only times I'm aware of that they actually enforced that rule were when some Yanks did a tame America LARP, and when somebody misunderstood a fellow Wokies post and got offended at the idea of the Sultanate being satire. The comments, stabbing an American flag through a demon's chest, Eagle Screech, America with the Eagles, heretics getting vibe checked by an 18-year-old with a trench gun, LMAO, the war crime stick. Rule number 3, y'all, says heretic legionnaire Maple. Good lord. That's it.
Oh, on to the
That's all
next.
you've- I was thinking of the Christians who literally eat the body of Christ. Eucharist too. I don't see the French Crusade as satire as it tries its best to make actual religious beliefs to their best ability. What? Learn English. Eating human meat is sometimes called long pig, thus pork by what Bit says.
Uh,
At risk of straying, Christianity is obviously the much safer target for satire. I think the Iron Sultanate are played much closer to straight Arabic enlightenment.
What the hell? man?
Please be respectful. Here he comes again, the same guy. Please be respectful of real world religious views, y'all, and do not bring them into the game universe. Rule number 3: you can't kill a blue dragon with a red sword.
well, I
Fucking
mean,
weirdo.
judging by his profile photo, just that says everything. But okay, yeah.
All right. So this is very freaking
Use an
confusing.
8-sided die, not a 4-sided one.
So Jason says, even if I weren't on the Chut side, seeing leftist behavior on Discord would make me not want to engage with such a hypocritical community.
Absolutely.
Right on, Chainsword. So its satire has a negative connotation. And then I remember when TC, I mean Tench Crusade, was just a decent little set of skirmish rules, a handful of minis, some evocative art, and a smattering of wild lore. The 7th Meta Christ, Church Space Program, the Iron Wall, and not much else. And then this guy, Heretic, rule number 3.
Rule number
Rule
3.
number 3, bro.
Yes, well, of course, this is not about the game anymore. It's about, pushing people away with nonsense like usual. So nothing new, basically.
Basically, stay away from the game.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the safe haven that most people who wants to jump over from Warhammer to Trench Crusade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
It's
guy, black guy, says, I don't know who they're lying to. Everyone who isn't them knows they're a bundle of sneaky weirdos. Just like most everything they believe, it's a lie. One that they spew to feed one another to make believe they're a community while they discuss us over and over. Nice screenshots. Nice screenshot showing one-to-one bias so open and obvious it makes them look moronic. Even visiting
impartiality.
impartiality.
Yes.
Oh god, no politics to them is rainbow commie, goonfest. Probably smell like a hotel from hotel room, post pride parade in there, or a hotel in LA most
nasty.
days.
Nah.
Yeah,
Nasty indeed.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And really, and they go even after Gundam. Really, we can't now like gigantic robots. Jesus Christ! I mean, idiots.
Robots.
Heretics.
And this gay, sorry.
Well, I mean,
That's you were right
I
on the
mean-
nose.
not far off the truth.
This guy,
that's right on it.
says Gundam lore is aggressively Antifa. What?
Since when?
I mean, it's a quotation mark.
Guys in gigantic robots who fight other guys in robots, and Jesus.
Well, it says the only thing I can think of that's less Antifa than portraying the Third Reich equivalent is being full of sympathetic people, some of whom are more noble than their opponents, is a full-blown triumph of the will style glorification. I have no idea what this guy is talking about.
I don't think that even he has an idea what he's talking about. It's just things right off his ass.
Let me read this. Of course, they won't impose rule number 3. The most themselves are agreeing with them. So I guess this guy with the funny picture. This where was that guy?
Heretic something.
Yeah,
What was it?
Heretic rule number 3 or whatever.
yeah. He's trying to say that they're supposed to adhere to the rule, but they aren't. So he's just being humorous about it.
Shouldn't he stop eating slop and go to the gym, judging by his photo, instead of trying to impose rules?
Yeah.
Rule number 4: go to the gym.
Yeah. Brain dead shows would probably be upset the battle nuns aren't sexy enough. I'm so excited for this, but I dread the day Chud's Nazis infiltrate this. Wow.
Don't worry, nobody will touch your stupid game.
As soon as they found out what it is. And I do
Exactly.
have to say a huge shout out to Corn Gaines, who thinks that this is based, but he hates folk
Stay
style.
away, man. Stay
I
away.
have to let him know.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioned that the other day, and I couldn't remember why I thought. Remember, I said, like, isn't that supposed to be the good game? It's because when the female Custodes came out, that's when I had first heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Everybody was hoping that this is going to be the safe
Right.
haven, but
That's
no.
what, because they were offering it as they were selling it as like this is an alternative to it.
Mhm.
And then Heretic number 3 came in and was like, nye. And
But that's
gave
kind
it
of,
up.
yeah, it seems like that's the point with this guy. Okay, so basically, I couldn't care less for Trench Crusade. It's not interesting. It's pretty gross.
Actually, it doesn't look interesting. It looks like something
Yeah.
more gross than.
It just looks very gross, all the art and everything. Some of it looks cool and very original looking because it combines so many designs from other stuff. I mean, just like Warhammer is more basically. But it kind of looks original when you combine all of those elements of the designs of masks and clothes or whatever. But it's just so disgusting. It's basically if Nurgle from Warhammer and the Tyranids had a child, and one of them had a human DNA, and then it reproduced and spread on a planet, and then everybody pooped on the planet and
stepped on it.
stepped on it.
ruined
Nurgle
it,
farted
you
3
know.
times,
Yeah.
and the Tyranid puked 100, and that is how Trench Crusade looks like to me. So no, thank you. I have enough.
I can't look at that guy's picture now that you just said all that.
Well, it pretty much looks like that. Yeah, exactly. Heretic Legionary Miracle.
No, I think that he's trolling them, trying to really say, "Hey, you're hypocrites." I think that's what's happening here.
Could be.
I think that's exactly what's happening
He
here.
still looks as if he has to go to the gym.
I think that is
Is this the
on
photo
purpose.
trolling too? Okay,
I think that
so.
the photo is also trolling
I hope so. Okay.
because he likes to bring this goofy attitude to the table and say to everybody, "Hey, you guys are hypocrites." Yeah. I mean, that's how it looks like to me. You tell me how you interpret it, but this is exactly what it looks like, and especially what Chainsword is trying to say here. And all of a sudden, there's a guy that calls them out.
There was a guy.
basically. There's a guy. Yeah. So
If Heretic number 3 is trolling, I will create a Twitter account just so I can send him an apology personally. That there's no fucking way in the world. That guy looks like exactly what it sounds like.
If that's a real photo, indeed. Maybe even the photo is
Who
trolling.
who would make that their photo? Like, holy shit.
Well, because he's trolling. Here is how you guys look like. We might be just, but you look like that. You know.
yeah.
could be that. I mean, really.
Could be that. The
Who
only
knows?
way to really get this is if you are in the server yourself, and who has time for that? But we're just presenting the information, guys, to you, and you make whatever you want out of it.
But to sum it up, stay away from the Trench Crusade.
Yes. Any additional thoughts, Tsunami?
No, I'm sorry. I was just getting it's like the description you guys were giving, and then the picture, and like it was just too much.
Okay,
Sorry.
sorry about that. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, let us know what you think in the comments, and check all the other things that I already covered about Trench Crusade in the past if you like. Now, let's see the chat.
Yasta says, I'm officially downgraded to a simple chainsword. Yikes. That voice, indeed. St. Hugo says, audiobooks when? I don't know. I'll have to work on that one. St. Hugo says, the only rule with a 3 in it that I care about also features a 4. Facts. Those, got to make those nuns sexy, like they said. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Something just got blocked in. L. Turner says, woke agendas are simply bad for business. True. Yasta says, tsunami's done. I was, actually, for a second there. I lost it. Vic Martino says, many members of the LGBT community are among the most intolerant to anyone who do not agree with them. God forbid if one is a Republican because the Democrats keep pandering to them. Yeah, what happened to, we just want to get married, bro. Now we've got all the fucking psychos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For the imperium must not fail. might, their purpose burning crystal bright, to lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.